Let's be honest, loving yourself is not something that we're naturally good at. You open your social media and see people living this perfect life, driving your dream car, walking in your dream house, even chilling with your ex boyfriend. And you wonder that why can't you get that life? Why do they have that life that you dream of, even when you're working so hard for it, manifesting all that you could? I've been there. We've all been there. But what if I tell you that the problem is not that you don't love yourself enough, but the problem is that you don't realize that you have to look at it from the other point of view. We all know that there is someone who we know about who lives a very positive life, a very happy life, where people tend to love them so much without any scope for hatred towards certain people. It feels almost unreal that some people tend to be so charming, positive, happy. It almost feels like too good to be true. What is the reason behind those people feeling that way? And even then, you realize that no matter how many people love them, it's always them who accept themselves way more than what others do for them. These people love themselves beyond a level that others don't get a chance to even hate them. We all know someone like them. Either we've seen them on screen or we know them personally. The only reason that why those people could love themselves is because they accepted all of their flaws. They knew their weaknesses and they accepted them like it's a part of them. They did not dwell upon those or even think about it or just accepted it. They tried to work hard towards it. They did everything that they could to learn about how to live their life and turn their weaknesses into their strengths. And the most challenging part of anyone's life is accepting who they really are and what their flaws are. Because all flaws can be fixed, no matter what. But before anyone else accepts you, before anyone else is able to love you, you should be able to love yourself way more than anyone can ever do. Because that sets a standard so high that others would really want to meet for you. They're not going to disappoint you when they know that what they really should be giving to you and what you ask them to. Because when you give love to yourself, when you give love to people around you, it always comes back in the same way. There is no possibility of people loving others and accepting who they are and then not winning their love in return in the long run. You just need to have a capacity to give people the time that they need, but they'll eventually come around. Nonetheless, you should also be standing by your side, giving yourself the level of happiness and support that you also expect others to give to you. Because if you're not able to give it to yourself, then why expect others to give it to you? So, before you expect anyone to love you or accept you for who you really are, you should accept yourself for who you really are. And that will give you a scope to make mistakes, to take risk in life, because if you don't take the risk or if you don't make a mistake, you're never going to learn something new. You're going to be the same person for the rest of life, and that always leads to frustration of living a monotonous life. So you should always work towards accepting your flaws and being happy that you even made a mistake, because you always need to focus on the learning that it gets to you. So before anyone else can forgive you, you should be able to forgive yourself. Own up your mistakes and then get back to loving yourself. Loving is not something that you do when you become perfect. Nobody is born perfect, nobody dies perfect. So you have to love yourself first, and that's how you look perfect. Because you are able to satisfy all your wants, everything that you expect from the world, you need to give yourself that first. So, no matter what, be the hero of your own movie and always be forgiving. A hero always forgives everyone else, no matter what they've done or how wrong they've done. Eventually, you need to forgive everyone too. And you need to start loving yourself and every single person around you, even if they have a difference of opinion.